Dubai. The name conjures images of towering skyscrapers, pristine beaches, and a life of unparalleled luxury. It's a beacon for tourists, a playground for the wealthy, and a symbol of ambition in the modern world. But beneath this gleaming facade lies a darker reality, one that the city's carefully curated image seeks to conceal. Have you ever stopped to wonder who built this city of dreams? Who toils tirelessly behind the scenes, invisible yet indispensable to Dubai's glittering facade? Dubai's skyline is dominated by architectural marvels. The city has transformed from a modest fishing village into a global metropolis in just a few decades. Its rapid development is nothing short of extraordinary, a testament to visionary leadership and ambitious planning. The Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building, pierces the sky. Standing at an awe-inspiring 828 meters, it is not just a building, but a symbol of Dubai's aspirations and its relentless pursuit of excellence. The tower houses luxury residences, corporate suites, and the world's highest observation deck, offering breathtaking views of the city and beyond. Luxurious hotels line the coastline, promising opulence and indulgence. From the iconic sail-shaped Burj Al Arab to the sprawling Atlantis the Palm, these establishments offer unparalleled luxury and service. They cater to the world's elite, providing a sanctuary of comfort and extravagance amidst the desert landscape. Shopping malls boast designer brands and extravagant displays. The Dubai Mall, one of the largest in the world, features over 1,200 retail outlets, an indoor aquarium, and even an ice rink. It's a shopper's paradise where every desire can be fulfilled and every whim catered to. The city is a testament to human ingenuity and ambition, a monument to the pursuit of progress and prosperity. Skyscrapers rise at an astonishing pace, and the skyline is constantly evolving. The relentless construction is a clear indicator of Dubai's commitment to growth and its vision for the future. Tourists flock from every corner of the globe, eager to experience the magic of this desert metropolis. They come to marvel at the architectural wonders, indulge in luxury shopping, and enjoy the vibrant nightlife. Dubai has become a top destination for travelers seeking both adventure and relaxation. But this dazzling spectacle, this oasis of luxury, comes at a hidden cost. Beneath the surface of this glittering city lies a stark contrast. The wealth and opulence enjoyed by some are built on the backs of many who toil in the shadows. Away from the air-conditioned comfort and the shimmer of wealth, a different story unfolds. In the labor camps of Sonapur, thousands of migrant workers live in cramped and often deplorable conditions. They have come from far and wide, lured by the promise of better wages and opportunities. A story that speaks of hardship, exploitation, and a desperate struggle for survival. These workers endure long hours and harsh conditions, often for meager pay. Their sacrifices and contributions are the unseen foundation upon which Dubai's grandeur is built. The contrast between their lives and the city's glittering facade is a poignant reminder of the complexities and inequalities that exist within this modern marvel. Venture beyond the city's gleaming facade, past the manicured gardens and the bustling highways, and you'll find yourself in Sonapur. This sprawling complex of labor camps is home to hundreds of thousands of migrant workers, the very people who built the city but are rarely acknowledged within its boundaries. Here, crammed into overcrowded dormitories and subjected to appalling living conditions, they live a life far removed from the Dubai dream. Sonapur means city of gold in Hindi, a cruel irony given the harsh realities of life here. Far from the gold-plated interiors of Dubai's luxury hotels, the workers in Sonapur face a daily struggle for basic dignity. These workers, hailing from countries like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Nepal, come to Dubai with dreams of a better future. They leave behind their families, hoping to earn enough to provide a better life for their loved ones. But the reality they encounter is far from what they imagined. Many of these workers send the majority of their earnings back home, leaving them with barely enough to survive. The remittances they send are lifelines for their families, but they come at a great personal cost. The emotional toll of being separated from their loved ones, coupled with the harsh living and working conditions, makes their lives incredibly challenging. Despite their significant contributions to the city's development, these workers often face exploitation and abuse. Long working hours, inadequate pay, and unsafe working conditions are common. The very skyscrapers and luxurious buildings that define Dubai's skyline are built on the backs of these laborers, yet their plight remains largely invisible to the world. There have been calls for better treatment and improved living conditions for these workers. Advocacy groups and human rights organizations have been working tirelessly to bring attention to their plight and push for reforms. However, change has been slow, and many workers continue to suffer in silence. The stark contrast between the opulence of Dubai's luxury and the squalor of its labor camps is a poignant reminder of the human cost of rapid development. While the city continues to grow and prosper, it is crucial to remember the people who make it all possible. Their dreams and aspirations deserve recognition and respect, and their contributions should not be overshadowed by the glittering facade of Dubai's success. The lives of these workers are governed by the kafala system, a restrictive framework that ties their visa and legal residency to their employers. This system, prevalent in many Gulf countries, grants employers immense power over their workers, often leading to exploitation and abuse. Workers find themselves trapped, their passports confiscated, their movements restricted, their voices silenced. Unable to leave their jobs or voice complaints for fear of deportation, many endure inhumane working hours, unpaid wages, and substandard living conditions. Health and safety, a luxury denied. The living conditions in Sonapur are, well, deplorable. Overcrowded dormitories, often shared by a dozen or more men, lack proper ventilation and sanitation. Access to clean water and adequate health care is limited, leading to outbreaks of diseases. The scorching desert heat, exceeding 40 degrees Celsius in the summer months, exacerbates these risks, making every day a struggle for survival. The workers, exhausted from long hours of manual labor under the unforgiving sun, return to these cramped and unsanitary conditions, their bodies and minds pushed to the limit. Voices of dissent met with silence. Occasionally, the desperation boils over, and the workers, pushed to their breaking point, raise their voices in protest. They demand better pay, improved living conditions, and basic human rights. But these protests are often met with swift and brutal crackdowns. The authorities, keen to maintain Dubai's image as a city of progress and harmony, quickly silence any form of dissent. The workers, already vulnerable and voiceless, are left with little recourse, trapped in a cycle of exploitation and abuse. A city divided, opulence versus despair. The stark contrast between the two faces of Dubai is undeniable. On one hand, there's the Dubai of luxury hotels and extravagant spending, a playground for the wealthy and a symbol of global capitalism. On the other hand, there's the Dubai of Sonapur, a place where basic human dignity is compromised in the relentless pursuit of profit. This disparity, this glaring inequality, raises uncomfortable questions about the true cost of Dubai's success. Breaking the silence, a call to action. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the scale of the problem, especially when we see the grandeur and opulence of a city like Dubai. The towering skyscrapers, the luxurious lifestyle, and the rapid development can make us forget the hidden stories behind this facade. Many of us feel powerless in the face of such systemic injustice. The sheer magnitude of the issues can be paralyzing, making us question our ability to make a difference. But feeling overwhelmed should not lead to inaction, but silence is not an option. We must find our voices and use them to speak out against the injustices we witness. Every voice counts, and collective action can lead to significant change. We must acknowledge the human cost of Dubai's development, the sweat and toil of the laborers who work tirelessly under harsh conditions. These workers, often invisible to the public eye, are the backbone of this city's growth. The invisible hands that built this city of dreams deserve recognition and respect. They live in cramped conditions, far from their families, enduring hardships that many of us cannot even imagine. We must demand better treatment for these workers, advocate for their rights, and ensure that their voices are heard. Protests and advocacy are powerful tools that can bring about change and highlight the plight of these workers. Supporting organizations that work to improve the lives of these workers is crucial. These organizations provide essential services, from legal aid to healthcare, and play a vital role in advocating for better working conditions. We can choose to be conscious consumers, making informed decisions about the products we buy. By understanding the supply chains and the labor practices behind the products, we can support ethical companies and boycott those that exploit workers. Educating ourselves about the origins of the products we buy is a powerful step towards change. Knowledge is power, and by being informed, we can make choices that align with our values. Supporting companies that prioritize ethical labor practices is not just a moral choice, but a necessary one. By doing so, we can contribute to a fairer and more just world, where every worker is treated with dignity and respect. The human cost of progress. The story of Dubai is a cautionary tale, a reminder that progress without social justice is a hollow victory. As we marvel at the architectural wonders and the technological advancements of the modern world, let us not forget the human cost. Let us work towards a future where cities are built not just on ambition and concrete, but on fairness, dignity, and respect for every individual. The true measure of a city's greatness lies not in the height of its buildings, but in the well-being of its people.